Hello everyone and welcome back to Derpy Dungeons. This is Yasmo and today we are playing Baldur's Gate 3 with Sully. I am true neutral apparently. I never knew.
I don't know. I think Yenna might not be just neutral to you. Maybe Mazora. Mazora's probably not neutral to you either.
She likes me for my horns.
Yeah. All right. You want me to go bed?
Bro, don't ask like that. No, I don't want to go to bed with you.
I said, you want me to go to bed? Plainly different.
It's not what I heard. Uh-oh.
Oh. You heard wrong. Ooh. Piece of candy.
Ooh, piss of candy. Ooh, sleepy sleep. We got a long
Cool.
rest?
Tell me I get to see him again.
We got a long
What
rest.
the? That was really weird. I really thought I was going to see something. And like that looked like
Journal
something was going to
update.
happen.
Gather your allies. Stop the
I
presses.
don't wanna. I forgot about that one. I don't know what to do with that one. Oh, crap.
Herm.
It's already completed. The stop presses. We didn't stop the negative headline. So our
Nope.
reputation on the city is in tatters.
Yep.
I forgot all about that one. See? It's been so long since we played. And it really has been a little bit since we did that part. But I don't know how you're supposed to stop them from doing that without going and slaughtering everyone.
I gotta talk to Mazora, sir. Do you want to listen in?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Something on your mind?
No, the little exclamation point above your head says there's something on yours. Hello, Mazora. Should I say Lady Mazora?
So, you talked to Cordula. Such an elegant woman, so protective of the city, so eager to hear of your exploits. Tell me, darling, how is she?
You didn't even mention her.
I didn't. But I called her Lady Mazora. So maybe she just took the hint.
Yeah. What? I'm very confused. What does that second one have to do with anything? Who is this girl that we're mentioning? I don't
She
recognize
stopped
her name.
she stopped you in the streets trying to kill you because she blamed you for Ravengard's death. You
Oh,
convinced her that the
the girl that we
information
got the
she
book
had,
from.
huh?
The girl we got the book from about the dragon.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I don't recognize names that much. Sorry.
I'm thinking number 3.
That sounds like you.
As if you care. Is this the kind of entertainment you wanted?
Entertainment? I'd be a cheeky devil indeed to make such diabolical merry.
You are.
Glower all you want. I was merely laying the path to Will's success.
Uh-huh. Sure you were.
With the Duke gone, someone will need to step up in his absence. A man with the spirit of the dragon.
The fuck just happened to my screen?
His only son,
Yep.
perhaps.
Okay. Goodbye now. That was all.
Okay, after this video, you're gonna have to let me either I'm gonna look it up later or I'm gonna have to figure out how I would stop the presses. I really don't know.
I told you how I did it already.
I really don't remember, see?
I killed everybody there. They can't make headlines if
Yeah,
they're all dead.
but I feel like there'd be something else going.
You
Do you want me
asked
to
how
add
I
Gale back?
did it. I am just telling you how I did it. It was
I
accidental.
know. I want to know what another normal reason is.
The game
I
glitched
want to
up.
know what ways the game's thinking you can do it other than that one.
The game glitched up. I didn't realize it was a glitch until me and you actually did this because I'd never touched it again on any other playthrough. it glitched up when they kicked me out of the place. Remember when they booted you out of the room? You appeared on the outside.
Yeah.
It didn't do that to me. They got mad at me for trespassing, and then they attacked me. So I defended myself and killed every damn one of them.
I just want to know if the game has another way for you other than killing everyone. I'm sure there is. I just don't know what it is.
Probably passing certain checks or conversations that we didn't
Maybe, but they didn't
do.
really give me another chance to talk. They kicked me out. So anyway, you want to talk to Gale? Then we decided we'll go for him because
Sure.
order.
If we're going with Gale, we do not have to
What's on
backtrack
your
to the
mind?
prison.
Well, we can always do that later.
Would that I could, but your entourage is full. Wonderful.
I guess who leveled up?
We can do his one a little bit. Do him and video.
Did you fast travel?
We fast traveled here before we left. Remember, so we'd be back at the normal camp thing.
Yes, I meant did you leave camp?
No,
It's
yeah,
okay.
that's all I did was leave camp.
This
Sorry,
is the tabernacle.
I was.
Such a far travel.
Mistress likeness. It's been some time since I stood before
There's
her
something
in a
here,
place
but
like
it's
this.
considered stealing.
It's an empty pouch.
Probably have you do that. It is an empty pouch.
It is an empty pouch.
Oh, Mister is over here glowing. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do my thing in a minute, and then we'll do his.
You thought it wise to steal from the
He has a
gods?
negative attitude on
A
you. So.
curse be upon
Yeah, he just yelled at me for stealing from the gods. I didn't steal from the gods. I wonder why the pouch is empty.
This altar isn't dedicated to a single god, but instead
I find that odd. It's not supposed to be empty.
Well, we said we knew going in not work.
I guess they patched
Where are
it.
you?
I don't know.
Why? Why is the
Why?
Lord saying think of ball, think of blood, or make an
I have
offer to
nothing
ball?
to say to you,
I have
Why
no
is that all
idea.
it's giving me the
May the
option to
gods
do?
punish you for your
I don't know, I'm not
transgressions
watching.
against this sacred site.
But that makes no sense. To try it again.
this altar isn't dedicated to a single god, but instead acts as a conduit to many.
Yeah, same thing. So
Something's taking damage.
I'm still annoyed and it's
The mistress of disease loves us
Oh.
all.
I'm think I'm glitching, bro.
saying maybe a steel watcher was hitting someone because it looked like he was marching right behind people, but I don't know.
It was dealing 0 damage over and over and over in that direction, which is the tavern. You know, the one Alfira's in?
I'm still anointed in splendor. Yeah. I'm still anointed in splendor. Maybe that's why it won't run. But I thought that went away with a long rest.
I thought it was supposed to.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's the rest of the game. We'll see.
Didn't used to
Yes,
be.
go as Gale and go over here. Do you want to try to go through that thing again before I do?
Maybe it's because you're a paladin. Once you reach that, it doesn't go away.
Maybe.
Do not control Gale. Walk up to it as you.
Okay.
They're taking the damage again. 0 damage. That's weird.
You are?
No, somebody in the streets that way. Behind the statue. I keep seeing the little 0 popping up.
I saw him too that time. So I don't think you're glitching, but it's nothing right out there. It was like on the
It's
second floor,
really,
so I
really
don't know.
far away.
Speaks well, that
I just don't know while we're seeing it. I think it's
To
from
see
in
roughly
front
where it's
of.
coming up.
I think it's in front of the wizard shop.
It's past where the people were stabbed. That's as far as I can go from here, and it looks like it's coming out of their house. It's probably on the other side of that. So yeah, where that wine festival thing was.
I think it's in front of
But I can
the
go all the way up from there.
tower, like out front. We're doing all those spells. I'm thinking it's there. I just think it's weird that we
Maybe.
can see it from
All right,
all the way the fuck over here. Anyway, talk to
that's
it.
all right. You ready for me to?
Also, Scratch is dead on my screen, just so you know.
There she stands, just as Elminster
It's been
promised.
another long day thing, so I have to
Mystra,
resummon it. Looks like.
goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic. It sets your teeth on edge.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be.
Go on then, Gale. We'll be here waiting for you when you're finished.
We'll protect your
Time
body
was
while you
I'd
can't
have
do
given my
anything.
right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee.
I
I
don't
like
have
op-
the right to report his
I like
face.
option 3, but I think he knows that. I think that's why it's option 3. Usually, the bottom options are like
Yeah.
the more evil ones. I think she knows that
Yeah.
already.
Am I? You're right. I am a strong, capable wizard. And this is no more than a casual reunion with an ex-lover.
Sure,
My
definitely.
omnipotent, omniscient ex-lover. I always wonder what being nervous
don't
would
let you
feel
know.
like. I hate it.
You always wondered what being nervous. You've never been nervous. You
Why
have a
not?
fucking tadpole living inside of your skull, and you're not nervous about
And a
it?
piece of the weave in your body. And the piece of weave in your body that could have killed you had you not been
And if my
killing
headcanon
artifacts.
is correct, which my headcanon has to be correct, because, I'm always so right. You used to be a
Of course.
sorcerer, and now
You've
you're a
never been wrong
wizard.
that I know.
And you've never been nervous. My headcanon, he was a sorcerer, and when he got the piece of the weave stuck inside of him, it sucked up all the magic that he innately knew. So he had to become a wizard in order to keep casting spells. And that's why he started at level 1 instead of at level like 15 or 20. But that's my headcanon,
When
and
he's
I
supposed to
don't
be
know
so
if it's
smart.
true.
Yeah. No, I remember it because we were talking about how he's so smart and supposed to know all this other, and
He had sex with a goddess. Just saying. He should know more than
I
level
mean,
1
you're not wrong.
spells.
Of course. Unless she punished him for betraying him, but we're not going to get into that either. It's one of the two.
His
I
spell
feel like
book
that
would
one, but I don't
During
know.
my
still have...
time locked
Anyway.
away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the
Yeah.
manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go.
Don't
I mean,
fuck
I can,
her.
but are you going to like what I say? You're not
Don't...
taking me with you?
He can't. I mean, obviously.
No, but it's one of the options.
Right.
Hey, if he could teach me magic through the weave as a paladin, he could totally take me with him. Make her squirm. Tell her the crown will soon be ours.
Yes, challenge a god. Yes. Sadly, I don't feel like there's much of a choice in dialogue here. for good guys.
No, there's really not. Don't give anything away, so keep everything secret. Or you shouldn't go to her. Don't give her the satisfaction.
So if you tell him
So
not to
skip
go,
it.
if you tell him not to
Yeah.
go, there was no point in even coming here and starting this conversation. If you're saying you're not taking
Correct.
me with you, I mean, I wonder what happens if you're like in a romantic relationship with Gail at this point. Does he still want to go see his ex-lover? Are you okay with him going and seeing his ex alone? Like, does that pop
Well,
up?
considering it's a goddess, I mean, yeah, I know, but I don't know either. I mean, the honest answer is he tried something that he thought would be cool and be nice for her, but it didn't work out, and he got corrupted. Right?
Yeah.
Long story short,
Well, yes, but that's not
so he
the
failed.
that's not the forgiveness it's talking about with number 2. I see you stopping on number 2. The forgiveness is for not killing himself.
Oh, well, that's stupid.
She told him to kill himself. He failed the mission. She's mad and wants to talk to him. That's the forgiveness. I don't like number
Oh
2.
yeah, no.
I don't like number 3. I
Oh,
don't like number 5. I don't like
I
number
thought it was
1.
more. Yeah, but number 4 makes it sound like you're doing something behind her back.
I mean, you are. His goal is to get the crown. That is his main mission, is to take the crown of Karsus and challenge the gods. That is Gale's main quest line.
I don't remember. I remember they said if all else failed, you could kill yourself. So I thought, I feel like it's something he'd still do in the big fight when we go up against the Elderbrand again. I'm sure, but I don't know. So that's why I'm
He
confused at
still
why it's saying seek forgiveness.
he still
There's still
has
a
the
chance. He just could have done it
bomb.
earlier.
His mission
Yeah.
from Elminster that was given to him from Elminster, that was given to Elminster from
Yeah.
Mystra, was when he saw
Right.
the enemy to blow
When he
up
got to
and
the
kill
heart of the absolute,
himself,
yes.
and kill everybody there. He had the opportunity. He was there. It was available for him to use and blow up and kill. And all this would have ended. There would have been no storyline left. We would have been martyrs. The end. End of story. See you later. He did
Yeah,
not
but if
do
that's the case,
that.
we should have just sent him by himself. Yeah.
Elminster
Well,
came and told him that she was unhappy that he had chosen not to do what she said, what she told him to do. Elminster understood and said he thinks that he should try to find another way around it. But Mistra was upset that's why she's wanting to talk to him.
okay. Well, if that's the case, the only real thing to say that makes any sense is number 4. Then there is no
That's why
option.
I said there is no option
It's
here for a
only
good
one of the
guy.
jokes or 4. Yeah.
I think one makes you choose another one anyway.
You'd make a fine 3-dragon anti-player, you know? I think it's best I keep a cool head going into this. Approach
Sorry,
it
I feel
a
like they're gonna get
particularly
tired of me just
high-risk
talking
round
and not hitting, so
3-dragon
hit a button.
ante.
I mean, I could be
Tell Memphis to
wrong,
show
but
her
that's
flight,
my
and then I can see
interpretation.
how strong a chance we stand of winning the gap. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The outer planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me, please.
I need
Karlak
to
already
learn how
said we
that
would.
time adjusts to things.
Karlak already said that we were going to wait on you, so we have to wait on you because Karlak said so. He's with Karlak. I sent for Karlak. So, she said we're waiting, we're waiting. 5,000 years later, I'm
Well,
still sitting there.
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
you
As
look
do
not
you.
good.
But I assume we're not here solely to exchange compliments. So why am I here?
You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
Because you had no right to ask that of me. You cast me out. Remember?
You were my lover, my chosen. Yet still you know so little of me. The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged
Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite Weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
So that's what you're scared of. With the crown of Karsus reforged, I could take control of the Karsite Weave.
You can no more control the Karsite Weave than a weather vane could control a storm. That it entered your body and consumed no more than your powers was a miracle. But we will not be granted another. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
A great ask indeed. You've given me much to think on, as you always did.
So be it. Follow the needle of your own wisdom. We shall see how truly it leads you.
See, she's pissed. He didn't kill himself. That's what I understood from that.
It's
Go
like
talk to
she's
Gale.
saying, and the only reason you would listen to me is because you found out that it was a powerful object there.
The Karsite Weave. I had no idea. Do you realize what this means? The orb is no stray piece of ordinary magic. It is something entirely different. The nascent form of a new divine power. Of course, I couldn't control it. I was mortal. But once I reforge the crown, the power of a god will be mine to command. The orb will answer to me.
So if he can make a Galite weave, then it'll totally work, and he won't have to worry about killing himself anymore or blowing everything up.
Yeah, pretty much.
What's the third one?
Yeah. What are the chances Mistress smites you before you get the chance, though? I mean, come on, be realistic here, Gale.
I feel like, dude, he knew. Dude,
Go
we've
ahead.
talked to him. We knew it's not a simple artifact. Sorry, go ahead.
You're good. Keep going.
So we know it's not a simple artifact. We know that it gave him the power to ascend to godhood. Like that was already said in this alone, like in the game. So,
Yeah, Raphael practically, spelled it out for us in simple kindergarten terms.
yeah. Well, I thought Gail said it at one point too when we talked
He
about it. But I don't
probably he
remember.
probably did. I'm just most recently, it was Raphael because he wants it too.
Yeah. But that does explain why he would want it now. It's access to a whole other weave.
Yep,
It was someone who was nothing but
a
power
new
hungry to get
a
it.
new
So I
type of
mean,
magic, and it's tied to him already. So it's either it's practically he dies in some form or fashion, or he figures out how to control this weave. Those are the
yeah.
options in front of him.
Well, I'm gonna say this for now, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Evil is a reductive term, too often used to dismiss choices the observer lacks the imagination to understand. Let me assure you, Karsite Weave has no more inherent evil to it than a child in the womb, or an axe half forged on the blacksmith's anvil. It is a tool, ready to be shaped by its wielder, by me. And you know me to be someone of reasonably sound moral judgment, don't you?
Oh, that's not a good question to ask me.
Why?
I don't know. Do I think he's got sound and moral judgment? It's gonna make me think now.
So see, here's the thought process. This will probably sway you one way or the other, and I don't mean to sway you one way or the other. Who does this character remind you of in our campaigns? Ezekiel, right? I mean,
Yeah, I
everything
know.
about him.
Yeah.
But you can't think of what Ezekiel does in the game versus what Gale has done. Because Zeke is a power
Well,
hungry,
that's why I'm saying don't make me think, because I'm not gonna
evil
think about it.
motherfucker.
Yeah. He's not evil. He'll just do anything for the sake of. I haven't seen him go slaughter innocents to do it, but yeah.
I wouldn't put it past him if he gained something. If you were to offer him something like
Correct.
this, but he had to
And told me to go
go
slaughter an
into the
innocent village.
Jedi temple and kill all the younglings, I think he would.
He would do it. Yes. I say that in our last game, they really surprised me. So, I mean, I don't know. Possible personal growth?
I don't know. Anyway, choose what
I'm
you'll
just saying,
choose.
the way they didn't let a certain character die last game
Yeah.
was interesting to me. I felt so bad about it. I'm like, no, that's good. I mean, I think for lack of a better term, we have agreed on most of this. I'm trying to think back to everything he's
I
decided.
mean, he likes cats.
Trestums.
Flying cats. Bats are flying rats. Tressums are flying cats.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's not entirely. That third option isn't very wrong either, though. His good intentions almost detonated it.
I mean, you are correct. I think any of these
Again,
choices
all I'm saying is
except
that's a
4
valid
would be
statement.
good for you.
Yeah. Because he wouldn't want all the mortals to die.
You just gotta choose.
I guess we'll do that one. It's kind of in the middle. Oh, that sounds good enough for me. And that one says, yeah, you're right. So I think that.
Gods, it's refreshing to share the company of someone who sees things the same way I do.
Oh,
All they need to
great.
do
Now
is
I'll
stay
never live it down.
focused on the task at hand, defeating that elder brain. After that, you can leave the rest to me.
No, I'll never live it down. Living the
Sounds
same way and same mentality as him.
sounds like a plan to me.
Uh-oh. Is that all we needed? Oh,
Yeah, we're done with Gale's until the final battle. Gale's mission is over. We can go return him. That didn't take long, did it?
no, I made it take longer than I should have. Who did you say was next? Will or Jahira?
Yes.
So
One of
Jahira's
them.
takes a while, but Will does a dungeon.
So Jahira's is spread out all over the city. We're gonna have to do this and then do that and then do this all over the place. Will's is very confined
Yeah.
to a very specific point, but it is a dungeon. We did just get a long rest though, so what better time
All
to
right,
go
well, I'm
into
going
a
to talk to
dungeon
Scratchman.
than after a long rest?
Scratch wants to talk, so I'm talking to him. I just didn't want to interrupt you. Why do you have this on and you don't want to talk to me? This don't make no sense. Rude!
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Scratch has an exclamation mark upon his head. but he won't talk to me. And yes, my spell is active. I need to get rid of my aura of warding, and I don't know how to do it. It's annoying. That's why we're taking that half healing. Anyway, I don't know what we can go for wills, that's fine. But you have his weapon.
I do. I'm not using it, but I have
This
it.
crown seems too powerful and dangerous an object for mere mortals to possess. Too dangerous even for Mistra. But I would sooner trust it with a god than with Gale.
Oh, great.
I'm up for the challenge.
Okay.
You've just got to make a little space.
Can we please address the demon in the room on his moral stances?
Yeah, he
I
doesn't
like
trust it
how
with
you
Gale,
think.
but he would trust it with the one
No,
who
no, no, no,
takes
no,
the
no.
skill kill himself.
I mean, like, you're talking to someone who literally sold their soul to a demon or a devil,
For power.
and you're gonna trust their judgment on the wizard? You're gonna trust Eisen over Ezekiel?
Depending on what we're talking about, it's possible. I'm not going to say no. I need to find a weapon for him.
You can take the one from me. I'm not using it anymore. I'm using a staff.
Okay.
Actually,
It summons a Cambion, so it'll be good and helpful.
thank you for watching. If you liked this video, hit like. If you would like to see more, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.